Good afternoon once again. Like I said, we are going to go ahead and try to wipe a lot of these out within a week, and then we're going to go over to some use cases, things that I actually do at work, but I figured it would be good to go over the fundamentals. So, did a couple of these a second ago. Evidently, I had some audio issues, so we're going to go ahead and rerun through these. These are fairly simple. These are things that you would use all the time when you're coding out things in Pandas, so these are just some of the basics. The first one is display the first three rows. So this is going to be 2879. In this case, using Pandas, the easiest way to do the first three rows is this head, right? So you don't need to return anything more. We could define it as a new data frame if I just wanted that. If I was doing something a little more important, like, hey, I want nth salary, in SQL Server, you could always look at things like doing an inner query or outer query just to select something specific, or in Pandas case, you could rank those and then look at that data from that standpoint. In this case, it is just returning the top three rows. So you could do something as simple as returning the employees dot head, and that's going to get you there, right? There might be a way that's a little more faster or efficient, but I mean, you're not even one line of code. So that's as simple as you can get. And then run that. You'll see we don't have any errors. Just in case I had a typo, we're good to go. We're going to go ahead and submit that. Like I said, I just did this a second ago, had some audio issues, but we'll go ahead and work through the rest of these. All right, selecting data. Now in this case, if you notice, there's three columns here, right? But you only need to return two columns. There's a lot of different ways to do that. Use columns. In this case, we're just returning the name and the age of that first one. So write a solution where we're looking at that student ID. I mean, you could go ahead and create a variable or create a new data frame where you're only looking for that specific person. But, you know, in this case, so it's clean, you could just return it. And this to students dot log. And then you're going to need technically two of these. And then I'm going to need that column, right? So student ID. Out for spaces, and then we're going to make it equal. Remember, it's 101. That's our person. If we did it like this, we'd get an error because you're going to get the student ID with it, right? And we only need the columns after that. I mean, we could do it through indexing, or we could just go in here and say name and age, right? And then we'll go ahead and wrap these like so. And make sure we're good to go on this. As you can see, we're good to go. This is just a quick way to limit those. If you needed to have a new data frame, you could always just data frame is equal to this, and then you're only specifically looking at that. And that's a brand new data frame. In this case, we're just returning this. Should be good to go. Go ahead and submit that one. All right, and let's look at this last one. Wait, I think we skipped one. Create a new column. And we are looking at bonuses, which is double value of the salary. So write a solution where I've got bonuses, double the salary. I've got two columns. I've got their name, I've got their salary. And anytime you're working with data frames and doing data transformations, you're going to run into this a lot, whether it's doing mathematics on those or getting something specific and you wanted that in a new column, or just creating a rank. This is something that you would heavily use. So in this case, I am just going to say my employees. I've got bonuses now. is going to be equal to my employees and their salaries. Salary, and we'll make that times 2. And then we will go ahead and return that employees. And should solve that. Yeah. See, if we notice accepted straight across, it's just multiplying that straight up. So we're having that, like I said, you could use this for a lot of different things, whether it's ranking, whether it's even doing standard deviations on all your columns. So you're going to have to create new columns all the time and get new information out of it. And this is just kind of a good way to see how to do that. All right, if you like these videos, go ahead and like and subscribe. We'll probably do a lot more if they remain to be just as simple. I don't want to bog people down with 4 or 5 of them. We might try 4 tomorrow. We'll see how things go, and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching.